Good morning, world. Good morning. It's another beautiful day here in Vallecito, and chickens are clucking, making all kinds of cool sounds. And I came to the conclusion last night that I've got a real problem in that I don't think I'm ever going to be able to butcher these chickens, or even let somebody else butcher them. So, okay, well, I have to work on that. At least I have a good few years before I have to cross that bridge, right? Okay. I heard back from the attorney that was imposed on me by Mr. Herringer. Out of all of my emails, voicemails, texts, attempts to call, and so forth, let's see, I got a text back from him. I think it was about 5 words or less. So, he did his job, right? Turned his attention to me. I've requested the judge's oath of office, a certified copy of it. I've requested all my transcripts. I've requested everything, but it's been months, and I have requested these things over and over and over again, and they refuse to give me anything. They want to hide their crimes so much that I can't even get a shell of a copy of this fucked up case. And, it becomes so obvious that they're trying to hide. It becomes very obvious that they're very aware of their crimes that they're committing, and boy, they do not want me to get a hold of this information because they know the shit's gonna hit the fan. And it's gonna hit the fan. I don't care who you guys think you are. Herringer, Shaner, Padilla, Whitney, Linda Boulder, Chris Trimble, all of you. I don't care how much power you believe you have. Yes, you've raped the people for years. I understand. You've gotten very rich off of it. It's given you a sense of power. I understand all of that. But you are not within your rights to do what you're doing. And I guess I am a little bit surprised that you would think, on the grand scale of things, that you actually can do these things and get away with them. You have a price to pay, and you're not going to be able to escape that for your crimes. What you're doing is the worst thing in the world. You've taken my beautiful kids, my beautiful family, these 2 children that I have loved since before they were born, and I will always love them, and you have terrorized us all. And I can only speak for what you've done to me and what I've seen of my kids. I understand keeping my kids from me so I cannot see the true extent of what you've done is what you think is the right thing or the smartest thing to do. It's not smart. You need to return them. You need to return my family. You are stealing them. And there is no other way to put it. What in the hell makes you think that you are above the true law and that you can do these things and get away with it? Do you really think that you won't have consequences? Because if you do, you guys are really crazy. And I really question your mental health and your mental stability. Those who finish first will finish last. And those who finish last will finish first. I will tell you, I plan to write a letter of thanks to the judge who has put me through so much. Put me through absolute hell. And it should have never happened that way. I didn't do anything to deserve this. Neither did my kids. But it has nothing to do with that, does it? It has everything to do with money. That has everything to do with furthering your lives. It has everything to do with a lot of bullshit. Temporary you think are going to satisfy you. But, guys, all of those things that your money, you've been raping us, all of those things that you have accumulated through by raping the people, stealing kids, and your shenanigans, that's all going to go away. If the Creator has not already given you your messages that, hey, you might want to think about changing your path here, and you might want hurting people to gain your personal whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, you think that the Creator would have warned you by now. I would think that your conscience would warn, but maybe all that money and perceived power affects your ability to think, affects your ability to be able to determine what's happening in the spiritual realm. I don't know. I feel real bad for you, honestly. I chose not to worship the money god. After making $1,000 a year, I know what I'm capable of. I know that if I wanted to make money, it's certainly not a problem. But you know what? That's not what motivates me, you guys. What motivates me is these chickens. What motivates me is the truth. And that's what I'm about. And I know you guys hate that, because I am here to shed that truth all over the place. And if the legal name fraud is a delusion, well, there's an army out here that share that delusion. Do you know what idiots you guys make yourselves out to be by calling it a delusion? Do you know how idiotic you appear to the world as a result? I give you information. It's factual. I give you the documentation to back it up. Call it. I will honestly say that as template as this particular case is, and same ones being used all over the United States with illness, the medication, the separation, segregation, it's nothing new, you guys. Anyway, all of that, you guys look like fools.